Eddie Ghabour joins us this morning. Why don't you trust this market bounce? It is a market bounce. Why don't you trust it?
Stuart, I think where markets are very fragile right now, and the most recent moves really proves that. I mean, the BOJ, all they did was raise rates by a quarter point, and we almost had a global meltdown. And the only reason why we're up today is because they've kind of talked back that language and became more dovish. So I don't think we're going to get this V-shaped snapback. So over the next 6 weeks, we do expect a bounce, and we're going to take advantage and continue the rotation that we started in July to more defensive names and to raise some cash. At the end of the day, you hear a lot of people saying, well, buy the dip, buy the dip. You need to have something to buy the dip with. So if you don't raise cash or make some rotations, you can get caught in a tough spot.
I believe you're expecting a soft landing for the economy and lower inflation. If you're right about that, surely stocks have room to go up some more by the end of the year.
So we believe the data over the coming weeks is going to show soft landing and convince investors that the Fed is going to hit their 2% and do the soft landing. And that's going to cause the market to go up over the next several weeks as we're expecting. But ultimately, that's when the investors are going to get sucked in, and then we take the next leg down. That's what we're worried about. We don't believe over the next 12 months it'll be a soft landing. We just think in the interim, investors will get sucked in to believe that. Because at the end of the day, we think the biggest risk is inflation is going to reaccelerate at the end of this year, and that is not priced in. And if that does happen, that's when the hard landing really starts to materialize.
I hear from a lot of our viewers who've made a lot of money over many years in big tech, and they're asking me, should we sell now? What's your response to that?
So look, I think you can trim now as long as you are in a position to do that. If you're overweight that big cap, you should be reducing. We reduced some of our mega cap tech in July, but we still have our core holdings. We brought them down to minimum positions, and when we get buying opportunities, we'll move them up to maximum positions. So I think you got to be very active in this type of market, because even the big names can take big hits, and they will when we or if we have a hard landing.
Tell me about it. All right, Eddie Ghabour, thanks for being back with us.